Get your merch at shop.eslgaming.com.
Overpass up next. IHC started a map down by virtue of that upper bracket advantage allotted to Lynn Vision, but it hasn't meant for much yet. 2 maps found for them. Ancient was the first. We just had Inferno. This is the second pick of Lynn Vision. In that sense, you might favor them a tad, but based on the Counter-Strike I've seen so far, Lynn Vision need to change something dramatically if they want to stop this absolute onslaught that's come out of the Mongolian team. IHC look absolutely primed to clean this out and take the title.
I'm impressed. I really am. IHC have just looked so formidable. Oh my God, Lynn Vision, they need a miracle and a half, to say the least, to get back into this game. Still, not job done just yet. Of course, there's a world and a chance which Lynn Vision can pull off some magic. And of course, with this being their pick, I mean, hey, who knows? Still, look like a pop towards A. Way out. Nelly in for the trade as Cabal will fight more in their favor. It's crumbling. Allen once again, another pistol. Looking in favor of IHC.
The ball peeks back in. WestmeloN, okay. He's gonna have something to say about this one. Score. Can't get anything done. Beautiful sequence. As WestmeloN collects 3. In a round, they look dead. Surrounded. We're beckoned in by the likes of Annihilation and his compatriots. And WestmeloN brings it around. It's just Annihilation. Nobody's helping him now. Only elements of surprise can be in his favor at this point. But he's spotted. WestmeloN, 4 found. What a turnaround. WestmeloN has no interest in handing this game on a platter over to IHC.
I thought it was done. I really did. I thought that was already IHC taking a pistol, seeing it cleanly, and then, hey, we're having conversations about another great start by the CT side, but no, not to be. 1-0, Lynn Vision, off the back of one individual, WestmeloN, who seems to be one of the only real consistent factors for Lynn Vision, stepping up. And of course, it means that they've got plenty of economy to work with. AK for him, supported by some Galils, and a max in the hands of Zaka, so IHC, unfortunately, just pistols. Annihilation on a scout is quite the formidable foe, but even still, you do get scared that this is going to be a pretty clean mop-up.
I've seen too many of these rounds pulled off not to be nervous. Lynn Vision needs to convince me before I'm going to believe it that this round's going to be clean. X-Pro looks like he's taking a scout shot somewhere. That was over towards long. Starry trying to trade, peeks out. Annihilation, ram his shot. Allows that to be untested. Man advantage now, and Cabal is taken low. This is looking pretty good so far, and with Starry gaining all this space. He's so happy to take this round into his own hands. Spotted by the jump spot, flash is ineffective. Starry is so eager to fight, and his teammates are really far off. This is aggressive. Perhaps he feels like on these rounds in the past they've been too slow and taking matters absolutely into his own hands. This one is most certainly not going to be a reset for IHC.
Comfortable. I mean, well, it wasn't for a moment, but the fact that they go in and clean that one off in a relatively somewhat good fashion, right? Flawless. Not really too many, well, not any casualties, not expensive. Means of Lynn Vision, they can build up that confidence. They can build up a little bit of a, well, stability to work with. Something that we haven't really found too much from Lynn Vision. They have been all over the place at times, very inconsistent. Now, finally, we start to feel a little bit better about them. 2-0 up, and of course, for IHC, now it is just a fully good coming through. Techno does wield a Deagle. We don't really expect too much to be found from it. This should be clean cuts. A third on the board. For IHC, these sort of rounds, you're hoping you get a couple of kills, and that'd be nice. That's already the Deagle down.
Could do a map in this series where they just get off to a comfortable start, and it's not an absolute onslaught from the offset.
Yeah.
It's already looking quite different to the first 2 in play, and of course, there was a default in the mix as well. They get from coming from that upper bracket. But yeah, looking comfortable here. 4-man stack. As IHC are just praying the bomb comes to be. But I've got bad news for them. Yeah, it doesn't look like it at the moment, and bomb is pretty swiftly heading towards A instead.
Bro. So slow. He hasn't been spotted. Spotting one. Surely doesn't expect a second, though. And yeah, he will fall to a score. At the very least, finding one. It's a consolation. The bomb will go towards A. No one's there. They know that for free. So it will go down. Post plant to be set up and all of the good stuff. Nelly will hold for rotations. Of course, as expected, the round goes the way of Lynn Vision. 1 kill. It's okay for IHC. Slight silver lining. The only thing they pick as an upgrade as well is that Mac 10. So not really a dream by any means. 3-0. Lynn Vision finally looking like they got a bit of fight behind them. Looking like they seem to have still life in their eyes, where maybe that could have been drowned out off the back of what was a close inferno.
I'm not sure why IHC is like, yeah, should be hunting for these kills. You're buying the next anyway. You're hardly going to use your deagle as a primary weapon. Yes, maybe Annihilation once as a secondary, but yeah, actually it's a little bit this one, so not too bad. A little bit of damage as well, but as you mentioned, finally Lynn Vision actually gets to calm down and set into a map. First gun round now to come. A lot of money for both teams, so will be a nice chunky investment. And yeah, we'll see what Overpass has to offer us. Of course, on their first map pick, we didn't really see anything from Lynn Vision. It indicated a lot of preparation had gone into it. Hopefully, Overpass is going to be a different story.
Yeah, you would hope, right? You're hoping that for Lynn Vision, this is the start of something as a catalyst to more success coming through. And hey, so far looking so good. Of course, this is the first true test. What can they do against the full buy and Annihilation? And AWP, he was so crucial to success in towards map number 2. And you'd expect him to continue that flourishing form. Lynn Vision, they know what they're up against, so a much slower approach into round number 4. Just looking for a bit of an overextension and not being given too much, but a great nade. Nelly down to half.
Settling into their default. Kick this one off with 4-man boost, but nobody's in heaven to greet that AWP of Zaka. So instead, go through the motions here. Bit of a clearance to be shot on that flash. Mid control being taken at the same time. A little bit fortunate that Annihilation isn't actually posted up in mid, because players could have gone down there. That was fully dry. Nevertheless, though, Lynn Vision have a lot of control now. And they need to start making a decision about where to hit, because time will dwindle very fast if they don't get moving soon.
Worrying. Swing coming through. Starry will find one. Score to 4. There's the opener. Annihilation. A lot on him. He has a lot of information too, but what's he do with it? Actually going aggro. This could work against him. If they go banana, he can afford surely. Bomb drop. And he spots it. Oh my god, no. That's a gift for Annihilation. And he pulls off the angle. 41 finding it. Would he be traded? No! Annihilation, that second is beautiful. Not quite able to find the third, and second shot at it will be dropped, but my god, he might have done enough. Look at the time.
Has he got it? That is borderline. I think he's just got it. Indeed he does. These rotates are so late. Annihilation saw that bomb ages ago. We should have been sprinting, boys. But now they're isolated out. After plant set up. No utility here. Gambling on this boost. Praying for an overface. But it's not going to happen. Damned if you, damned if you don't. You're not buying in the next really anyway here. Unless you're forcing. And I doubt they'll be enticed. It's going to be the save. Annihilation did a lot of work to try and make that possible. But his teammates just weren't there. The cavalry didn't come in behind.
And, yeah, it's just that nothing on exit. I mean, you could expect potentially somewhat of a hunt coming through. We do actually that from X-Pro. Spamming through the wood, not going to find too much. Lynn Vision, what a start. What a performance from them. They have already come out the gates flying. And the second this bomb gets spotted by Annihilation, why are the rest of those B players not completely hightailing it towards A? Stacking the site. Even just playing the numbers game there would have been the right decision. If they had played numbers and then lost the back of fights, we could have at least said, well, they made the right call, saw the bomb and rotated immediately. I don't know what the decision was. Why was the rotation so slow? Did they think someone was lurking? Were they scared of a flank? I don't know, but it actually will cost them. Because it means that the buy, while it's falling towards the CT side, they are just struggling generally. Already started to fall behind a little bit towards Lynn Vision.
4 peaks. Can't win the fight. That'll go the way of Nelly. Westmelon equally. Incredibly low. I think we can get a good fight here. This is easy frag. Starry in the meantime collects the AWP. Starting to crumble here for IHC. This is the first time we've seen them be flustered in this series. Can't convert these kills. Kabul surely 2 to die. 5 on 2 now. Just pick up homicide and group together, lads. You can't lose this one. IHC can't even get their teeth at all into this overpass. It's been a landslide in the direction of Envision.
That's it. One will go down. IHC has to be a save. They were calling it even before it was called. Over towards long. Posted up, and they'll just tuck themselves in towards the corner. They don't want anything to do with this. This is brutal. Overpass to me, while it's not statistically one of the more CT-sided maps, it just feels like it is on an eye test. How has Starry managed to escape from the first as well? Get a freebie and both as well. Starry timing with his best friend. And I'll make it work. Like I was saying though, I mean, this map, from a more eye test point of view, seems at times very CT-sided, and Lynn is so far on the T side, making this look comfortable. A lot of teams really struggle to get consistent, consecutive rounds on the board on the T side of Overpass because it can be tough to break down defenses. At the moment, Lynn Vision, this has been one-sided.
Bit of a mad half by here. 2 hero M4s. Okay. Well, they have got cash in the bank, but they still need to justify this investment. First kill goes by Techno. He is ridiculously good on this 5-7. Look at that. Just when IHC needed some magic. Needed somebody to pull something out of the hat. It's Techno. 5 on 3 now. Score's got all the space in the world. All the information. There's no reason to pull these numbers off B. This could be a defining moment if they close us out.
Zaka opens. Now he'll take face. Take contact. No one there though. Bit of a gamble towards B. Still nothing. Slow. With a minute left on the clock, and they've been heard dropping in towards water. This is a committal play, but the rest of the rotation hasn't been beckoned over. As the smoke dissipates as well, Extra will take first contact. Still, no one showing face. This is so passive. They're boosted up, spotted. Great from Extra. Molotov coming through as well to deny that rotation coming in. Will be crossing towards ABC. But surely not long live for the world. Bomb trying to go down, and Cabal might be the ones to deny. Smoke misses too in towards heaven. Does catch Cabal in towards water. So denies what he can do and score. Got a lifeline to extend here as well as in for the flank. And he might be able to line up too.
Absolute knife edge. Absolute knife edge. Spots one player towards jail. Oh, Nelly. Peaks at a perfect time, and now this becomes so much harder. That was meant to be the insurance policy. And it looks like Lynn Vision have survived. IHC. It doesn't come a lot closer than that. For Lynn Vision. Finally, things going their way. They're up to 6, and just as IHC look to turn the tides. Doesn't quite work out. That one dries up. 6 for Lynn Vision.
It's great work. It really is. 6-0. I think this one has already started to look very, very dicey. We could be going the full distance. Nuke on the table with how things are planning out right now because, my God, Lynn Vision cannot seem to stop. No mistakes coming through, and IHC can't seem to find any positives. Nothing is working for them. When they go aggro, they get punished. When they play passive, they lack distinct control on towards the sites. This has been a rough, tough watch. Where we are right now, this is so crucial. If IHC can't convert round number 7, this full investment, this cycle will be unstoppable. Maybe even we start talking about too little too late already.
Score gets the opener. Nelly's low. Door is open and Kabul peaks. Annihilation Zorb. Trained on long. As this time they look a heck of a lot more comfortable. This time they can sit back with the advantage. Nelly is going to be a non-factor if he collects just a single bullet. WestmeloN on his lonesome. Guess he's waiting for the smoke and then he's going to try and make a play. Somebody has to do something and he takes the gap. WestmeloN starts to push. Reaggression comes out from the CD side on towards this banana area. Good kill onto Zaka. AWP is down. But Westmelo's taking a lot of space here. Westmelon can still win this round if he gets a great timing.
Ball. Double stack there, Techno. Onto the side, the information heard as well. This is a great little crossfire set up, but of course a lot on towards Westmelon. The bomb still stuck. Ultimate coming through, and a great jump off as well. Unfortunately, a lot was hinging on Westmelon to find success there. While he does walk away with one, that crossfire towards short water, just too strong. Forces Cabal to step up again. Oh, holding, waiting. No scope not finding. So making it expensive at the very least. And the pop flash doesn't quite deliver. First round finally for IHC, but it is made relatively expensive, to be fair.
I mean, they'll take it. Anything at this point. Cabal save them here. You see he backs into this cover because he's so scared of Westmelon swinging B short. Okay. First tick box ticked off. But still a hell of a lot more to do if you're IHC. You've got to make this competitive. CD-sided map. Looking a little bit uneasy on the eyes at the moment, and they have to do work. Scope is there. Posted on Heaven. Techno down. Man advantage. Lynn Vision. Second time they cracked out this boost, and second time lucky. My God, are they formidable on Overpass right now.
Techno as well, such a little impact he's having. It's unfortunate because he was one of those players that we continue to kind of look towards. Either way, for Lynn Vision, they know they don't need to do anything too special now. Numbers in their favor. No one taking any damage. Just play the body system. Even if it's a gamble stack, you can play off the back of trades. So good for them as they shift walk their way over towards Banana. Complete control towards A. Double stack here will be tested. Annihilation. We've called upon him. In towards Ancient. In towards Inferno. This man has to shine. Here's another time where we need to see more of it. Holding. Waiting. Gun barrel arm spotted, but a missed shot. And he'll be punished. That sums up what we've seen from IHC. It's all down to Blitz. Can he line them up? No. What a takeover towards the A side. The two remaining as well. What a tough task.
Safe blind. On track, you're not denying that one. Okay, this is getting out of control. Getting absolutely out of control. Lynn Vision, where was this Lynn Vision on the first few maps here? They have absolutely showed up to play on Overpass. And IHC have no answer. Save would be good. Maybe they can think about investment in the next, but yeah, they need to start having conversations about these entries. Of course, the quad boost is just going to happen sometimes, but the other rounds haven't been nearly so deductible to a misfortune. There's been a lot of mistakes, and IHC are running out of time. Or we are going to be going to the last map of the tournament over on Nuke to decide this one.
I feel, yeah. I mean, it does partially feel, you know, part of me wants to be a believer, but IHC, this is actually, funny enough, looking like Lynn Vision on Ancient, where they just don't have any intro. They don't have any sort of success. Nothing is looking comfortable. This is kind of what we saw from the Lynn Vision side over towards this Ancient map, and now we're seeing the same thing in reverse. IHC over towards Overpass, not even contestable right now. Blitz. Looking like it might be the first point of call. Will tuck himself in. A lot of Utah being used in towards here. Connector, and they'll hear him ticking away. He'll burn. They lose control from behind as well. He'll fall. What a take in towards mid. It's comfortable. It's easy. And it's working. Wonders a score. Him hinged in towards front bathrooms. Denies that wrapping towards A, but Starry knows about it. Starry will deliver. Yet another kill. This is flawless. This is perfect. And IHC, they are crumbling.
Nothing's working. Nothing's working whatsoever. That was a 3A stack to try and you know, stall out the very control that killed them. Just not on the same page whatsoever. This is over. Like, this is the worst IHC has looked when I've been watching them.
Yes,
they're not in this at all. Other teams must be watching on and thinking, why didn't we pick Overpass? Looks a hell of a lot easier than some of these other maps you've had to play. And crikey. This is not going to be a very long map at this rate. Another eco to come, and I haven't seen anything from IHC to convince me they could turn this around.
Yeah, my God. So this is brutal. A pause called. And thank God one has been called, because this is a rough showing, and one in which needs to be, you know, take a pause here for IHC, have a breather, but most importantly, a really big conversation about what is happening. When you're looking, well, at this map, in a more general sense over towards IHC, it's not bad for them. We've seen some decent success. You know, you look at wins recently for them. 19-16 over 0 Nation at the road to Rio in the Challenger stage. Not too bad. A 16-12 loss to the major champions outsiders. Again, that's not that bad. And then a couple of months ago, a 16-3 dominant victory in last season's Challenger League against a Raft. 16-3. I mean, it's like, what has happened in that time since? I mean, for the side, IHC, this is a completely different showing than what we saw generally for them, and of course, comparing to maps 1 and 2.
Slow walk into mid. Nelly's the point man. Score peaks up. Good headshot. Starry down. Chance at a second, but can't connect. Annihilation is no investment here. He's thinking ahead. But that AWP. USP is not the gun for this. Blitz is here, but he's taking a lot of molly damage, just trying to help his teammate, and, well, it comes to nothing. This round is over. Annihilation actually wins a fight with the USP. Gets another dink. Well, I'll give him credit. But Techno should never be able to pull this off. Makes it out. Bazak is on the line. 9-1. Lynn Vision looks sensational all the way to this grand final. This is what it looked like for those that missed it. Wasn't even matches. Blowing people out of the water. And they've rekindled some of that form now in this 4th map.
And this is what we were saying coming into the series, when we were like, okay, Lynn Vision, they have a good chance of actually winning out this series. You know, they've got a map advantage because we've seen how scary they can be, because we've seen what they can bring to the table. And it's exactly this for Lynn Vision. This is the Lynn Vision we know and love. The first 2 maps was not a showing of what they could actually bring out. Finally now, we're seeing a little bit more of that, that T-side and that Lynn Vision that we'd expect. Take that dropping a Molotov off the back of that pop flash. We'll catch him. Annihilation Pixel peeking. Shift walk coming through. No one walking into just yet. Missed shots. Annihilation forced away. Score still posted. If he can find success, that'd be huge. Tag coming in as well. Makes this all the more doable. Flick shot doesn't quite connect. Drop a smoke.
Rotate is in. That's Blitz. Scores showed himself. He just smoked behind him. They know he's here. They know he's here. Does get one, but now it gets tricky on the angle. Score. A good try. Damage done. 3 players low. What's the call in Vision? What's the call? Oh, any bullets and these guys are going down. This is going to be really hard, actually, just HP-wise from here.
Annihilation's still alive, though. Use this a chance. Even still. 25 seconds. Moment. Very quiet. Very little being said or done. You don't really need to. Lynn Vision. Sheer forking. They're going to play contact. You two. Annihilation. You will fall. Low HP until the second as well. Makes it doable. Quick trade from WestmeloN. 2 versus 2. And the rotation's so far away again.
Oh, no. Oh. Thought that might happen. Frontal plant. Not being covered. Molotov ineffective, and with WestmeloN's HP, this should be impossible. 2 seconds, 1 second to stay alive. I guess money doesn't matter because it's so good, even if he dies after time. But yeah, IHC, wow. Well, they get a second. They became few and far between these rounds, but we're absolutely in damage limitation mode. You just need to look at the frag count of some of these players to know how bad this half has gone. It's not even been a contest. This is right up there for the most dominant halves we've seen in this entire playoffs.
100%. I mean, even still, right, you know, some of the big names, the heavy hitters, you look over towards IHC, Annihilation being one of them, Techno another, right? Those 2 single-handedly over towards Inferno were such a problem, such a force to be reckoned with. And again, they have not stepped up, they've been quiet. And that's why you look towards Lynn Vision. This is the Lynn Vision we know. On Nelly, he himself, not exactly the most impactful. The rest of that team are filling the gaps. Nade'll come through for Starry. Could cause some serious damage, and Cabal. Now the 43. Of course, Techno falling. Not great once again. Numbers in favor of the T side. This is the dream for Lynn Vision. They might be about to find double digits in the first half on T-side of Overpass.
All going their way. Another for WestmeloN. Can do no wrong. Can do no wrong here on Overpass. Everything's working. WestmeloN, B defaulter, 13-4 in the frag count. Finding frags at whim. Might die here, but that's more information. A cannot be heavily defended, given the presence on B, and now they're creeping up. Annihilation not being his map. No AWP in hand. Score's just about coming over. He has a couple flashes. Maybe that can be their saving grace. They have no idea, though, that these players are up close. They have absolutely no idea, and it's just about to go absolutely haywire. Shots exchanged, Score tagged up, taken down by Nelly. Annihilation called upon. Way too many angles to deal with. And it's just splits. He might even say this one is going to be Lynn Vision on 10, barring a huge mistake. They are absolutely in their element here on Overpass. Not even a contest, as IHC might already be looking ahead to nuke.
This drop, I think even internally for me, I'm starting to look a little bit ahead to nuke. 10-2. This is lightning fast, this map so far. We could be getting all, in quotation marks, 5 in this best of 5. Of course, map advantage for Lynn Vision coming into this. And they could be just about to push it to that 5th and final, because my God, one-sided, the buy-in towards round number 13 is brutal for IHC. Lost bonuses all well built up. What do they do with it? Nothing, it seems, as just pistols. That one scout, hey, this one, I can't see a world in which they find success here. In towards maps 1 and 2, where it was, you know, we saw IHC dominant, or we saw them super competitive, then I can see where they can convert an eco, but they're deflated right now.
Flash over. Control win to be short. I mean, it's just a half buy, but at what point do IHC just need to start winning rounds? This is dire. This feels like one of the more unlikely ones, but they're letting so many slip through their fingers. Bit of jostling for control, bit of fights here towards B, but nothing done just yet. Look at Starry, he's already up A. Close toilet, he's seeing nothing. As long as that bomb makes its way over safely, there's going to be a free A bomb site. Of course, there's still presence in long. But A is open for grabs, and they're taking it. Just they've taken it all half. Lynn Vision about to get the plant and be in a great position.
Score. Very passive, but could catch one in rotation. Spot one up to the divider. He's got a miss, but Score step up. That's huge. Now he's being held for. Can he collect it? That's double. We'll make a double. It's more potentially. And again, the retake is also potentially on. Nice shot from Blitz. It's doable. Needs to clear his bank player. Doesn't expect him jumping. Never gonna win that. Score might give it a go. Time is ticking. No kits. 19 points of HP and 2 kills to find. I don't think it's a deal. Yeah, he's falling away. Smart decision to be made. There will be a safe call for him. And that's Lynn Vision up to 11. My God. 11-2. That's not a scoreline we expect on this map, especially on the back of the first 2.
Not even been a contest. I mean, wow. I mean, Ancient was a blowout, but it wasn't to this level. This is a catastrophe for IHC. And the other thing is, I guess with a best of 5, at what point do you even give up in the aspect just to save the mental stamina
Yeah.
to keep going? This is going to require something unbelievable to come back from here. Their CT side has been so fractured, so many gaps getting exploited every single time. Annihilation cannot rekindle his form of earlier maps in this series, earlier maps in this tournament. Finally, an opening pick. Starry, though, again, Annihilation can't get anything done. Starry is going to fell that player. Score tucks into the long toilets. Starry sneaks through. Another trade. X-Pro's found another on B. There's frags all over the place. But a 3-on-3, you normally say it's T-sided, and oh my God, Kabul. This is madness. They're just throwing caution to the wind. They're just getting as aggressive as possible, trying to make something happen.
Seriously impressive right now. It's competitive, finally, from IHC. It's a good tuck from Cabal. He posts here, get a freebie, the bomb will fall. Oh my god. X will clear this, surely. Oh no. Trigger discipline. I was waiting for something. Weren't allowed to drop any util. AK upgraded as well. And smoke drops into a short. Single-handedly might be enough. Time is ticking, yes, but there is time to still click the bomb. 2 versus 2. One they know.
What the hell is Score doing?
What is Score doing? Yeah, I was just saying, one in towards Monster, but where's the other? I look at the mini-map and he's towards A. Why?
Run. Run. They're obviously coming for this bomb. Cabal, though, one-man army. Just Starry on this half of the map. Every second, Score gets close to Story, trying to fight a fight. But his left eye, not a good one. Cabal saves them, finds a massive timing to get out of Monster. Well, it's a third round. As damage limitation goes, I guess 4 is good. Decent round from Cabal. And my lord, do they need it if they want any chances of making this at least doable, let alone actually pulling it off.
What the hell was Score doing?
It must have been a miscom. He just sat long for ages.
She was walking around that A site, vibing. Hey, yeah, luckily Cabal was there to bail him out because that got very good. If Cabal falls, the whole round falls apart as well. Score wouldn't be able to get there in time. He is very lucky. But, yeah, I'm not sure what the communication was there, but hey-ho. Yeah, this is the third on the board. 15th and final of the half. With Lynn Vision already at 11, you'd make a pretty good argument to say that's good enough. IHC, if they can find a 4th, at least it kickstarts a conversation that maybe there might be something heading in towards the next.
Starry's been such a menace. I can't recall a round where Annihilation actually killed him, and Starry's walking in. He's not using nades. There's always opportunities, but Annihilation cannot get himself in the right place at the right time. Finds one, but swiftly traded. Another disappointing round for him in the books. Score, though, determined to have an effect on this round. Still ever present in long toilets. They know he's here. X-Pro's not actually looking this direction. Now he's going to peek. Big kill. Starry finds another. Crumbling as so many of the rounds in his first half have. 2 kills left to find. And Lynn Vision, though, prime for 12. Ooh. Starry, well, if they lose this round, that is going to look incredibly silly. Players sprinting out. It's just Techno. And Starry saves his blushes. That was absolutely bonkers.
Do you know what? In these sort of positions, I'll give him that. Fly through. I mean, it obviously didn't pay off at all, but nothing paid off at all for IHC. What a half from Lynn Vision. They have set themselves up for so much success, and IHC, they need a miracle into the second half. They're going to take the seriously too long. We're going to go to a break when we are back. Second half underway, legends, and we'll see you in just a moment. Second half underway in what was a one-sided affair, to say the least. 12-3, Lynn Vision. We have not seen anything from them yet. They have been struggling. That entire series, and they found a new lease of life on towards Overpass. What a showing. And IHC are down in the dumps right now.
Has to start here. Has to start here. There's no time to settle into this T side. They got to hit the ground running. Pissed around, first gun rounds. These are all prerequisites to even making this close, let alone winning the actual map. Early B stack from Lynn Vision. Boost on the sandbags. Only one in defense on A. That's X-Pro, and he's really just playing for information. They're hoping for a rotation before it truly matters. IHC, though, seems to be heading the right way. There's only one in defense here, and they look primed to explode up Banana very, very soon.
Yeah, they'll get it. X-Pro. Looks like he might be called upon momentarily for Lynn Vision. Take this, and that's the final nail in the coffin, surely. Flashes the angle, becking over the rotation. They might just play a 5-on-5 retake.
Blitz. Coming up the rear, he has the bomb. WestmeloN will be flanking in the end. There is a smoke here on Zaka. Where's Zach going to go? Out of the jump up area. They'll swing from the stairs soon enough. As WestmeloN wastes the flank, but there's so many crossfires here. Zach actually finds a kill for that. Crossfire can be enabled. Annihilation free. Fast kills in quick succession. X-Pro does get his name on the scoreboard. But I don't think it's going to be enough. WestmeloN does connect on the first. Make it 2. Is there a kid on the ground? I'm not sure there is. It's a good sequence of frags, but I don't think this is possible. No. There is a kid on the other side, but he's out of time. He's out of time. He's out of time. And this epitomizes the map. So close, but no cigar. Lynn Vision will not be denied.
My God. Well, at the very least, for Lynn Vision, they've got plenty to work with. It's just rounds in the back pocket. Good effort as well. Annihilation. That's all him. We've called upon him. He's struggled. He's, well, you know, it's not been the same performance at all. It's safe to say from any of them. But Annihilation in particular, thankfully for him, potentially a little bit of a confidence booster. Who knows? We will see. 12-4. Such a deficit to get back into this game, but there's life still in them for IHC. The T side. Got money to work with. 4x coming out. Skills, AKs. A decent amount of utility. We're over towards the TT side. Double scout setup is it's difficult to make work, but potentially a case of the old tag 'em and bag 'em. Scout to tag 'em, finished off by the pistols. We've seen that work wonders so far. Zaka does take contact. Tunnel visioned in. Will get denied. And Blitz will find him.
Molly pushes Nelly wide. Yeah. Tricky one, tricky one. What do you do from here? Pray for good fights, X-Pro. That's good. Bomb's actually a long way off. That's a bit of an oversight. Needs to be collected. Bring that over to us. I keep it simple. If you make this complicated, that's when these rounds suddenly become very, very dangerous.
That's it. X-Pro jumping around dice. Still lurking. Not being given too much just yet. In comes Ayuto. Trying to set themselves up for some success. A lot hinging on this man here. He will at least tap the smoke a little bit. Doesn't make a difference. And of course now, for the 2 remaining, I was going to say, potentially a little bit of a save call here. Could be just the Galil saved over. I guess it's better than nothing. Will be around in favor of IHC. Not made too expensive. I guess for Lynn Vision, you can take the consolation of 2 kills. It's not too bad. And the Galil saved as well. A bit of a cherry on top. But this is IHC starting a bit of a T-side triumphant. They're starting to look all the more confident. They know it's their story, so tries to go quiet. Has been spotted, or at least been heard. Tech, no. Rotating in, deleting him. Nothing saved. Nothing foul for Lynn Vision. IHC up to 5.
Looking a tad easier on the ice than it was 2 or 3 minutes ago. We're still at the very lowest rungs of the ladder to turning this around. And from here, they need to keep his anti-ecos as clean as humanly possible.
Yeah. Get
a reserve in the bank. Think about the gun rounds. IHC, well, we know they have class. We know they got a lot of experience. But they'll have to muster literally all of it. Literally all of it to even conceive of a comeback here. They have to be essentially flawless the whole way now to the end.
Yeah, no, that's it. It's rough. It is. IHC, there's just so little you can look over towards them and think that this is going to go well. There's so little where you're thinking, okay, they're going to have the ability to get back in towards this map. I mean, what a comeback it would be if they could do so. It's T-side overpass. Victorious. Difficult to make work. And of course, this round should be pretty surefire. It's only a pistols to work with. A couple of the Eagles shouldn't be too much to deal with for the T-side. But being very tentative, probably rightfully so. Dink will come through, Annihilation. He'll tuck his head. 24 points of HP. Thankfully, Cabal will step up. Just making this all the more comfortable for them. He might be in for yet another X-Pro back turn. Taking a fight, will fall. Damage is being dealt, but no kills being found. So, for the most part, it's clean for the T side. Looking like they want to go flawless.
Clean as can be. Clean as can be. Okay. Now we're into the meat. The meat of the second half. Guns are going to be out for Lynn Vision. They would have taken this sort of lead every day of the week on a map like this. Surely they're going to close this out. They look so impressive. X-Pro's been brilliant. Starry's been aggressive and finding so many frags. Zaka's been hitting the mark. Westmelon had a brilliant first half. It's hard to see how they can drop the ball here, but of course, this is Counter-Strike. It doesn't matter if you got a round lead, you still have to convert. You still have to continue pumping in the numbers until you hit 16. You can't roll with an advantage like you can in some games. Still work to be done, and Lynn Vision cannot take their eye off the prize here. Give IHC an inch and they will take a mile.
Deco in the charge. Starry. That's messy. Takes a bit of damage as well. He's careful. He's been spotted. He's been strong. Techno, great entry. Taking that double. Looking for 3 and they'll find it. Techno, that is sumptuous CSGO from him. Until he's all down to 2 men left. X-Pro, Zaka. They might call for a save.
Bomb has been planted.
Not much choice. What can you do? IHC. Wow. Maybe we should start to take notice. Still, for me, 2 or 3 gun rounds out from this being competitive, but...
Agreed.
They would have... Lynn Vision will start to feel the nerves now. This is when you get most nervous of all. You had nothing to lose in that first half. You're on the brink. You haven't looked in these last few maps. And now, suddenly, you've got the chance to close this out cleanly, and maybe, just maybe, this is when they start to falter. Good kills here. But we'll see if that storyline materializes. Pressure is amping up with every single round, and IHC smell blood in the water.
They're starting to look really competitive now. My God. IHC, a different side. That's what we saw in the first half. CT, normally the strength. Even still, both of these two sides looking more favorable on their C side and considerably weak on the CT. I'm not going to open the conversation or the door to it yet that IHC can take this 3-1 overall in terms of maps. Making this doable and flying through smokes dry. Miss shot from Zaki gets punished. That's got to hit. If he hits that, makes it doable. What a B take this is. Flawless. 2 push right through the smoke to find both opening kills and a flash for the second, for the third even. It's great work. WestmeloN alone now. I don't think he can do too much just for 5-7.
Pretty wild there from Cabal. Score also goes wide before alive, and I know that's only a half buy, but this is starting to feel game on. This is starting to feel like IHC. Maybe it was just a weak start to this map. Maybe T-side suits them more, getting more aggressive, but here we go. This round is going to do a lot to set the tone. If IHC can win this and deny saves, suddenly there are only a couple. Lynn Vision, time to produce your best Counter-Strike. You do not want to let this get close.
I'll say, you've got to be feeling a little bit on edge now, Lynn Vision. A couple of mistakes creeping through. Guess that was just a half fight. Generally speaking, they're not exactly in a strength position right now. This is not the most comfortable of a CSGO. They can't convert this. Then I get really worried. Good start though. X-Pro. They needed someone to step up. They needed an opening kill more than anything. And finally they'll find it. Long taken by the C side. The numbers favor Lynn Vision. As Nado come through, it should do quite a chunk of damage, and it will. Score down to 79. I don't think he's been hurt though.
Long taken in response. Scene presence in towards connector. Nelly's here. Zaka's in towards short. But what's the next move? Starting to scale up. Leaving score in the connector. This fight against X-Pro could determine a lot of this round. WestmeloN's still jiggling around. That door is off, so potentially could trade. X-Pro's tucked into the stairs. Absolute matter of time in the score. I don't think he's going to expect this, and indeed he doesn't. 2-man advantage. Nelly just needs to... 1 kill is probably enough in this scenario. If he can buy any sort of time, that'll be even better. Annihilation gets the kill, but now on the cross, Zak is posted. Blitz hits the deck. 2 remaining. Bombs in the open, and Zaka will not be felled. Wow. Jumping kill in the end. 3 found as Lynn Vision starts to stabilize, and now it's looking a lot better.
Oh, that was clean. That was crisp. From the older Lynn Vision, Zaka stepping up massively, really making that work wonders. Love to see it. You do. And that's the Lynn Vision we saw from the first half. Back in control and back to getting closer and closer to push this to our 5th and final. That of Nuke. For IHC. Of course, money still for them to work with. All about for Annihilation. Not exactly job done or them done just yet. A slower take being had here. Map control trying to be gained. Bit of con connector. They'll have that for free. No one testing. And Lynn Vision more than happy just to sit back.
Pace has really dropped in this game. But there's quite a gap. Look at this, Kabul. Acres of space. Free real estate. Zaka. Only person nearby. He's on long. And he might actually get caught. I don't think they've got a single clue that a player is up. And he's in for a rude awakening. Kabul. Checking his angles. Just take the kill, brother. Take the kill. He's not seriously going to knife this, is he? No, he isn't. Oh my
god.
Just please, please, please. Just shoot him. I guess he's waiting for the bomb to scale up before they reveal their positioning. There's actually a player on A right now. And X-Pro equally is going to meet the same demise surely in this scenario. So a little bit elongated, but the flags are perfect and you're saving Lynn Vision. 9 for IHC.
They've called to be made. Not anything to do with it. Especially the fact that they are getting dropped on the saves as well. Is looking pretty good. IHC making this fight worthwhile, making this somehow, some way, a doable affair. I thought this game was done. I thought this map was all but over. Look where we are now. They're on the cusp. One more buy round in my eyes. I can see them making this a competitive affair on the way out. There's only 3 rounds needed. All in vision, but they're not saving a lot. Money going to be pretty dire. Hunting with the last passing him over. Walk action. Nothing saved. Only 1 casualty. That is a great round from IHC. What a performance.
They're so close to making this an even game. They just need to have 1 good gun round beyond this. They're doing so much damage, denying saves. Cash is on the brink. Look at this buy. Zaka, glass cannon. No nade. Starry, 1 nade to his name. 1 kit on WestmeloN. That can't be lost too far from a bomb site. Opportunities starting to open up. IHC dropped only... It was 12-3 right at the half. Yeah, they dropped only 1 round after the switch. This is starting to get frightening. The train is starting to spool up and... My god, it could be run away soon.
This is, yeah, it's been really, really solid work, I gotta say, and I don't know, where I'm leaning right now, I can see the realms of the possibility of IHC getting very close to tying this up. Nelly, towards playground, do they expect this far pushed up? Comes through, not expected. Laboured spray though, oh my god, this will change things. Blitz, opening things up. IHC getting ever closer to the 10th, getting ever closer to making this a possibility. Blitz will apply by Bogdan's Law, pick up the AWP. WestmeloN pushes his way into a short water. Blitz might fall, in fact. He's low on HP. All he needs is a patience. He's spotted. Zaka, good for the first. Looking to make a second and he'll deliver. Oh my god, Zaka. The Lone Ranger over towards the site is plucking him off. Can't quite convert, but the pistol should be enough. What a hold, what a play. Zaka for 4. And Lynn Vision continue to transform to push us towards nuke.
Wow, yeah, absolutely thunderfooting it onto the bomb side. They must have guessed them more have rotated off, but it wasn't the case. There's still 2 in attendance. Not a lot of utility for Heaven. Clearly none for short. Zaka has a field day as player after player after player presents himself. Oh, Lynn Vision just about staying ahead in this one. It's so close because they just could never bank cash. But it feels like they're just eking out enough here. 14 for them, 2 required. It would be soul-destroying. Soul-destroying if they can't convert this map. But they're getting ever so close now. Short control is in. And Lynn Vision have had their way with this area of the map the whole half. That's been one advantage.
Expo double stacked with WestmeloN in towards short water. Trying to be as much of a nuisance as they can. Actually, now need to step up. Blitz. Him falling. Once again, similarly, for Lynn Vision. In the numbers' favour, they are more than happy to just to post up. Oh, shot doesn't quite catch Nelly, but a bit of a scare. A warning shot. For him to stop jump peeking, and he'll do exactly that. I can set up now. For Lynn Vision, they don't even need to be too aggressive. Passive might actually work for them. Mazaka doesn't care. He's looking for something. He gets a freebie. Walking, crossing, and he'll make it 2. They'll keep feeding him. He's got the bomb. Well, he may have missed shots. This round only looks dead to me.
Nothing to be done. That's going to be 15. And Techno hurts, but I think you just save, right? I mean, what's even the move from here? 4 kills in 28 seconds. Bomb is in their possession. First kill's good. But it's a little bit in vain. 15 finally acquired. Lynn Vision determined to take us to nuke. And now they got 6 chances with this first being against a weaker buy.
It's looking like it's going to happen, isn't it? I mean, even in that numbers advantage, and Zaka takes matters into his own hand just to make sure it sees off, drops the bomb, and that's the round dead in the water. IHC look lost now. The T side not finding the form they were hoping, and already going back to what we saw in towards the first half, where it's just unfortunately not the same. Not the IHC we know and love. Flash coming through. Expro. Looking for a fight. Not going to be given too much. Very slow right now. As for IHC, all on knife's edge, and this buy is brutal.
Big kills. X-Pros determined for this one just to end here and now. Lines up his third, but can't connect. Zaka's very low, so he does need a little bit of help. WestmeloN. Ooh, okay, we're getting overzealous now. Some mistakes starting to creep in. This is your best chance. The buy was ragtag at best. Need to calm down if you're Lynn Vision. No mistakes now. Play together. Utilize that buddy system. Nelly's posted. Zaka's nearby. Play together. Techno sneaks in. Zaka's on the angle. It's looking good now. 2 in defense and a world of trouble. Another kill found as Nelly peeks on the flash, and it's just score. Oh, it's happening. Final map of the year for both of these teams is going to be nuke, and that will decide the winner of Challenger League score. Impossible situation. Free to find. 35 seconds. And it's not going to happen. We're going to nuke. You couldn't have ridden this any better. What an amazing showcase.
What a performance, honestly. What a step up from Lynn Vision finally as well. You know, we've struggled to see the Lynn Vision that we know and love from playoffs in this series, but now it comes to fruition, and what a way to do so as well. What a performance. From start to finish, it was, well, it seemed like a one-sided affair. And for IHC, now we're going